program. Our guest is the world-known Dr. Charles Adams, who has sparked a great deal of attention over the past several years for his research in the area of language learning. His new book, Learning a Language Over Eggs and Toast, has been on the bestseller list for the past 6 weeks. Welcome to our program.
It's my pleasure.
Now, Dr. Adams, tell us about the title of your book, Learning a Language Over Eggs and Toast.
Well, one of the most important keys to learn another language is to establish a regular study program, like planning a few minutes every morning around breakfast time.
Now, sorry for saying this, but your ideas may sound a little simplistic to our viewers. I mean, I took Spanish in high school for 4 years, and I didn't become a proficient speaker of the language.
Well, I think there are many people that feel that way, and that's just it. I'm not implying that we can become fluent speakers in a matter of a few minutes here and there, but rather following a regular, consistent, and focused course of study can help us on the way to the promised land of language mastery. And remember, there is a difference between native fluency and proficiency in a language. And I am opposing the language.
So, what are some of the basic keys you are suggesting in the book?
Well, as I just mentioned, people need to plan out their study by setting realistic and attainable goals for the beginning. I mean, some people get caught out in the phrase of learning the language in 30 days. I need to get up and they don't perform up to their expectations. And small steps, little by little, are the key. For example, planning to give 5 vocabulary words a day and to learn to use them actively is far better than learning 30 and forgetting them.
Now you mentioned something about maximizing your learning potential by learning about your own individual learning styles. Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. People often have different ways of learning and approach learning tasks differently. Some people are visual learners who prefer to see models and of the pattern they are expected to learn. Others are auditory learners who prefer hearing instructions, for example, over reading them. Now, our preferences are determined by many factors, for example, personality, culture, and past experience.
Well, Dr. Adams, what is your learning style?
Well, I'm a very tactile-led learner.
You mean one who learns through hands-on experience?
Exactly.
So how does knowing your learning style benefit you?
Well, this might seem a bit unusual, but moving around while trying to learn and memorize material does to me a great deal. While I cut up tomatoes and onions to my omelette in the morning, for my omelette in the morning, I might recite aloud vocabulary to read it in the night. But it is important to remember that often our learning styles are not similar in nature, but are often very multi-dimensional, and we tend to learn differently in different situations.
So, what is my learning style?
Well, you're going to have to read my books to find that out.
Okay, we have just found out from Dr. Charles Adams, author of the book, Learning Languages Over Eggs and Toast. Thanks for joining us.
Stay for training para malaman nila kung ano ang mali. Una-una, limited ang time, right? Very short period of time. Kaya, si Kirante supposed to be, siya yung host, kinakailangan sana, ikaw yung nagbibigay ng buhay sa show. Kasi ikaw yung host. Ang kaso, hindi siya prepared kasi ngayon nga nang binigay natin yung script.
This
Yes.